Yeah, so I'm doing some T-Mobile stuff. It's gonna be an NA with Bjergsen. Basically, if you didn't know, they are sponsoring
Wonderful.
Cloud9 and TSM. Feels good, man.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
What is up?
You hear me?
Yeah, nice jersey you got there.
Well,
Looking good.
I didn't check out yours yet. Let me
You
find
gonna
it.
wear that tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Wow,
Oh, I see
looks really good though. You
yours.
like that? You like that?
Nice. Beautiful.
Thank you. It's my color.
Yeah, it's pretty dank. First time changing the jersey colors.
What career do you think you would be pursuing if you were not a League pro? And would you still try to play League?
Um,
Should we read out who's asking the questions? It's from @KevDFam.
yeah, I think that definitely works. Um, 1 second here. All right. I'm not entirely sure because I was just in college, for not even a year. So I was just really figuring out like what I kind of wanted to do. So it wasn't like completely clear to me. I mean, I was in computer science in college, and the courses I had to go through were really weird for my college. You had to go through like generic engineering stuff to even start computer science. So I didn't really get much exploration in like programming, pro gaming.
Pro gaming.
Yeah. So I definitely would have tried that out and I just love video games so much. And based off that, that's where I would have started, or where I was starting. How about you?
Makes sense. Would you still play League for fun, even if you're doing something else?
Would I play League for fun?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I was like obsessed with it in like late high school and then college. Just couldn't stop playing.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do because I dropped out of high school, so I was not on a path for anything. Uh, I don't know. When I was a kid, I wanted to work in a zoo, work with animals because I liked animals. But I have no idea what I would do. I would probably still play League. I don't
Did,
know if I would play it as religiously for like I've been playing for like 6 years now or something crazy.
mm-hmm.
But I think I'd still play if my friends were playing. It would probably be more of a social online thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But I still enjoy the game.
The dream zoo job.
Oh, my chat is just spamming that I'm already working with a bunch of animals.
Very relevant.
Nice me.
All right, the next question is from Sneaky's daughter.
Sneaky's daughter, wow.
Nice. It says, did you ever think you'd end up being this successful with a gaming career when you first started?
I mean, definitely not. I just kind of got to play pro, not because I pursued it. I think it's like that for a lot of people. A lot of people don't really pursue becoming a pro gamer. You just play the game a lot because you enjoy it, then you end up being good, and then it's like, oh, I can actually make a living. So I had zero expectations when I started.
Yeah, it was actually really similar for me. I kind of think it just falls upon you, like at least back then.
Yeah, back then, no one really. It wasn't. I don't know. It definitely wasn't as well paying. It wasn't a very stable lifestyle, so I don't think as many people pursued it actively, I guess.
Yeah, I think like with all the stuff that League's moving towards, it'll probably become more of a thing that you can like actively pursue. Oh, and like like the college programs for League.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
a thing.
that stuff probably helps a lot too, for
Yeah, that's true.
letting people just play the game as well. All right, next question is from some dude MD. Says, how did you choose your respective roles? Is it something you chose or fell into?
Hmm. Uh, I first played AD carry, but then I just started getting so tilted when my support was playing bad, so I wanted to play like a solo role, and then I just kind of bounced between mid and top until I eventually ended up on mid. I just wanted to play something where I didn't really have to rely on anyone for the most part, and I could have a high game impact. I felt like that was mid.
What did you mean by like you first started playing any carry? Like you
Like
first
season one, like
like
before
in
season
ranked and
one, I
stuff?
guess like beta. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
way back.
I was similar except I started playing mid. Like the opposite, I guess, of what you did.
You're like,
Um,
I want to have a butt buddy down bot lane.
no, it's just. Did you ever play Dota or Han?
Uh huh.
Yeah, like I played mid there just because it felt like the hardest carry role. So I kind of just tried to do the same thing in League, but I really just gravitated towards right clicking champions. I don't know. I just felt like they're way easier to carry, like the super late game, like carry with, for me.
Yeah.
So I just eventually figured out that those guys were supposed to go bot lane, and then I just went to that role.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, it also comes down to what champions you like playing, and then kind of just whatever role they fit in when you're starting out.
Hmm.
It seems like that for me.
Yeah.
Like I played Ash mid back when you did like the arrow TP thing, but then Ash became a bot lane champion, and I was like, huh, I guess I have to play Ash bot. That's kind of why I even played bot lane in the first place.
Yeah, that was a good strat. Cross map kills.
Oh yeah. At Son of Alethkar says, what has been your biggest motivation throughout the years and inspires you to keep striving to be the best? Wow.
For me, I'd probably just say like my enjoyment for the game. Like, I don't really have a time where I'm just super reluctant to play because it's just such a fun game. Like, I just constantly queue up, constantly trying to figure out like what the next best thing is or just how to like play better in the meta if it's really defined. So it's just my enjoyment of the game like really keeps me going. How about you?
Yeah, I think you're never the perfect player, so there's always so many things you can work on in the game, I guess. There's no like limit to what you can get better at. Either there's a new patch, you can be the first one to figure out what's good, or like you said, you can like uh, be the one to master the current patch, even though there's already kind of like a set meta. I don't know. There's just always things to get better at. I've played this game for so many years, but still can't get out of groups. It's a
Feels
hard
bad,
game.
man.
Yeah, it really is.
Hey, you got out of groups once.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just unlucky draws.
Yeah. It's always unlucky draws. Always the group of death for me.
All right, next question. At Average Support says, "What strange pregame rituals / habits do you have that feel help you perform better?"
I take a shit before pretty much every LCS game, like right before we go on stage.
Wow,
I
would you really call that your ritual?
don't know. It just kind of happens, and it's like my pregame thing now. Gets me fired up.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely done that before, and it's like relaxed me a bit. Relaxes the muscles.
I mean, I don't know. It just happens. Now my teammates just meme me about it for doing it. They're like, "Oh, are you gonna go take a dump yet?" And I'm like, "Yep, that's what I do."
Does no one follow you? Try out your ritual.
No, I mean, I don't know. They don't have complete control over their bowel movements like me.
Mm. Pre-planned.
Anyway, let's forget about that. What is your pregame ritual or habit?
Um, I don't have that much. Like, I usually eat 2 hours before. I mean, that doesn't exactly matter, like, how long before, but I eat sometime before, and then about, like, 30 minutes, I'll usually have some coffee. And then after the first game, I usually get a Red Bull, but that's kind of like after game ritual, after first game ritual.
The after game ritual. There's no like lucky underwear or lucky socks,
Mm,
lucky magenta jersey.
maybe I could do the jersey now, but so far no. Just my coffee, my caffeine.
Yeah.
Next question is from Ed Miguel Montoyan. Says, "I'm curious, Sneaky, what sets TSM apart from the other NA LCS teams?" And Bjergsen, same question. What sets C9 apart?
Oh my god. It's a difficult question.
What is our strength?
What is your strength?
Yes.
Uh, I think C9 and R have always played, or C9 and TSM have always played kind of similarly because we scrim a lot. So if we do something well, you guys will adapt to it pretty quickly, and if we do something well, I feel like you guys adapt to it pretty quickly.
Hmm.
It might not always show on stage, but when we scrim, I feel like our teams are very similar.
Yeah, I agree. I'd say TSM has some nice mid control.
Says C9. Do you even have a lane partner, or is really just a secondary mid laner?
Bjergsen in the forwards. I mean, there are some.
Both teams are quite good at camping mid.
Yeah, there are some times like summer last year where you guys are insane at that like 4-man roam bot side, and we were like really bad at responding to it. I remember that one like specifically because he just always dove me. It was not a good time, but it was very good mid control.
The gank double lane.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it was
like
good.
it. That is a staple.
Hmm.
At Wallbolts asks, if you were a champion in League, who would it be? Wow.
I don't know if I'm supposed to relate to a champion or just if I could be a
I
champion
don't know.
IRL, but yeah, Urgot's pretty good.
Yeah, Urgot's pretty good.
I could just ult people, bring him into my meat grinder. I'll go with I'll go with Twisted Fate if I could be a champion.
No, that was my answer. Now I can't use that answer. Yeah, TS pretty cool.
Yeah, you could just ulti around.
You can go wherever you want to go.
You got a range though.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter where you end up. You're still gonna have unlimited data with T-Mobile.
Wow, yeah, that's true. International.
I don't know what I would be now.
What about Rise? That's what my chat said.
Res is like a. I guess you could bring your friends too.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Rise. Probably Rise or Echo going back in time is pretty cool.
Oh,
If you mess up, if you like forget to use Zhonya's in a team fight or something, you're gonna regret it for the next 6 months. You could just use Echo.
Echo's actually pretty good. It might be the best one. You figure out you're gonna die sometime, and you just ulti. You're gone. Get out of there next time.
Pretty good. Go back like I don't know 4 seconds or something.
Hey, that's maybe enough time to run. Come on.
It's like I'm gonna die.
Gonna die from a heart attack in 4 seconds. Just calm down real quick. All right, let's do another Twitch chat question. Here's a nice one. How does it feel to lose to Fervor Rumble?
Oh my god.
What was Hanser saying during that?
When we were loading into game, it's like, aha, he is Fervor. And then I was like, guys, focus please. We haven't won the game yet. And then Rumble just shat on us. It was so sad.
Just beating you down.
Yeah. I felt like it was a mental game by Ray. He didn't let her guard down, seeing the Fervor Rumble.
He outplayed you with the Fervor.
I don't know. That was so sad, actually. Fervor's like the most useless keystone in Rumble.
Yeah, you get like probably like 5 total opportunities to use it.
You have to get into overload, get some autos down.
Yeah, you get like 4 stacks max.
I feel like I honestly wouldn't mind if we could remake if there's like an obvious mistake like that. But I guess it's just slow for Riot.
Do you think you would have won if we didn't have Fervor?
Well, yeah, we would have come in like, alright guys, game 3, we need to focus. What are we gonna do?
Wow.
But we were off about the Fervor Rumble.
Not bad, not bad.
That was pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's just an extra slap in the face when you lose.
Yep.
Nunu and Fervor Rumble. Holy moly.
Oh,
That's pretty sad.
that's pretty strong.
Who smells the best and worst on your team? This is straight out of Twitch chat.
I haven't really ever smelt anyone bad on my team. Maybe it's just because we collect the same stench or something. But I never smell any bad smells unless someone's like farting or something.
I see. It's pretty easy for me. Hanser always smells the best because he wears cologne every day, even when we scrim. He just wears lots of cologne. And I think Sven, back when he was, just a bit bigger, he didn't smell very good. He smells better now, but back then, you know, a morning where Dennis hadn't showered was smelled through the entire house. He's better now,
Wow.
though.
Wow.
He's fit. Smells good now. Smells fine.
Did he learn the cologne ways from Monster?
Not as bad. Kevin he loves his cologne. I think Dennis just it was at a point where we have to be like, Dennis, let's make sure everyone gets a morning shower in before the meeting.
Make sure everyone's wearing deodorant in the room.
everyone whose name starts with Dennis, make sure you're wearing deodorant today. No, I mean, I would ask him and he would be like, yeah, I know that I can smell myself, so that means I probably smell really bad.
Ooh.
I was like, yeah.
Damn.
I'm not a bully, it's just a question. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it's an ask me anything.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up a question here. What is your best/funniest memory from your Korean boot camps?
Ooh. Hmm.
What do you got?
I don't know.
I got a good one if you don't have one.
Yeah, hit me with it.
It was I think it was 2015. Like we didn't have a setup yet in our like apartment because we were like changing apartments. So we went to a PC bong and like I was streaming from there and it was so loud, like all the stuff. I don't know why, but like everyone had their games on the speakers on the monitors or something, and I just kept hearing fire in the hole like 24/7 when I was playing. And it was like at about the same time when I like first streamed Korean Solo, so like it was also just the troll us games. Like I think literally like 4 different people were running it down in like my first game. Like I think they like picked Timo and Mord when he wasn't even really a thing.
Oh my god.
It
Yeah,
was
it's always fun.
yeah, it was great.
I think for me, there was these posters all around the city we were in Korea. It was from like a musical, but it was like a kids musical, I guess. So there was a lot of kids from like I don't know, age 10 to 15 or something.
Mhm.
And Loco convinced one of my teammates that it was like posters for an orphanage, and it was like come adopt these kids. And for the next week or something, every time we were out, the person was just like, I don't even want to say who it is because they might get pretty bad. What was just like, oh man, it's just so sad. There's all these posters of these kids trying to get adopted. Like, I've never seen this in the U.S. It's just so sad. And eventually we told him, and he got so mad at Loco. It was so freaking funny. Yeah, it was so funny.
It's pretty hilarious.
I love that.
There's only a few people who it could be. Could even be you.
Yeah, I just didn't want to blow my cover. That was a good time, though. Lots of good
Yeah.
Korean stories.
Yeah. Korea's awesome. Troublemaker asks, what is the most difficult thing for you when living in a team house? Or maybe like your first struggles, like when you first entered a team house.
When I first moved into the house, I lived on a mattress on Dyer's floor, so I mean now it's not that big of a deal because I have my own room. I even have my own bathroom, so I can have privacy if I want to. But I guess at first it was just I would go from like the gaming room and then I would sleep on Dyer's floor every day. I didn't really have anything for myself, but now it's probably just freaking double of yelling all the time. If I'm just sitting here trying to play solo queue and he's just fucking yelling, that's probably the thing I enjoy the least.
Uh-huh. I'd probably
Everyone's
say
saying
like
that.
when I first entered the house, the dishes were the worst part. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, team dishes because we didn't have any like people to do them for us, so like it was all on us to, you know, everyone do their own dish when
Yeah,
after they eat.
yeah.
They're like
The thing
literally,
is, every time that comes up again, it's like, no, 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 we'll just take out the trash whenever. Like people will just do their own dishes after they eat.
yeah, and it like
That's
never
just never
happens.
works. Yeah,
So they just stack up,
yeah.
and
Do
it's
you guys
like,
have paper plates now and
uh,
utensils? That's
we,
what we do.
we did, but we also have someone to like clean up now.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it a lot easier, a whole lot less stress, definitely.
Yeah. Esports players cannot wash their own dishes.
I don't know if I'd call it lazy. Like I never really had to do them in my own house, like dishes. So it was a weird transition, and like I was even okay with it. Like I like whenever the dishes were super piled up, I actually went out of my way to like do them myself without anyone asking, because it was so annoying. Because you like couldn't even wash your hands in the sink because they're just piled up to the
Yeah.
top. So like it was definitely just a lack of experience with dishes, with more rather than being lazy. That's how I'd explain it.
Yeah. So my parents always made me do the dishes after dinner and stuff. So
Really?
yeah, that's always a thing. So when I go home now, it's like, oh, I actually have to do my dishes. When I'm in the U.S., I'm always using it's like paper plates,
Uh-huh.
paper forks, paper knives, like plastic.
Who
It's
who
pretty chill. I like it.
who takes out the trash?
Huh?
Who takes out the trash?
If someone is late, then Parth just hits him with this straight up 1 month of trash duty.
1 month?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
Well,
Mine was like what, 2 months ago or something? Because I was late twice when we were in Vancouver or something.
oh.
There's like one time where I was waiting at a food truck for 20 minutes. My food never came, so I had to leave, and I was still 5 minutes late. And then Parth was like, "When you get home, you have a month of trash duty."
Well,
So I got fucked.
who's on trash duty right now?
I think Parth was late, so he gave himself trash duty.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty next level.
unfortunate.
And then after he's done, it's Peter. It's pretty much there's just always someone on trash duty because Parth is always putting someone on trash duty.
What do what do you consider to be late? Like even a minute?
Probably like probably like 5+ minutes.
Uh-huh.
If 5 minutes pass, and then Parth is like, Peter, and then he's still like in the shower or something.
Uh,
That's pretty late. Well, like a
okay.
minute or two, it's not the end of the world, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Do you guys have any punishment? Like Faker says he just gets fined for being late.
Yeah, I saw that recently too. I had something like it was never like too long, but if you were late, like Jack made you pay for like the team Starbucks run.
All right. Good night, man.
Peace out.
See ya.
All right, lads. That was the T-Mobile AMA. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked the questions. Maybe next time, give me some better questions in chat, forged by you lads, or even on Twitter. I think that's where we got most of the questions. Yeah, thanks to T-Mobile for sponsoring us. All right, let's play some fucking games. Siggy asked if Pokimane does anal. Yes. Nice one, buds.